Can you give a little bit of guidance or just a high level overview of, hey, I'm looking to invest. Andrew Holmes looks credentialed. You know, can you give a high level overview of what are some of the strategies that you teach and what these people should be looking for when they're looking for investments?
So the thought process was, and it was kind of just basically what I went through. First 3 years, 2008, 9, and 10, I was doing flips. And then at the end of 2008, I was excited because I did 10 flips. At the end of 2009, I was again depressed because I did 30 flips. And really per flip, my numbers were falling in terms of net profit. And I again started realizing I got off a treadmill of being a real estate agent and got on a treadmill of flipping. And then the amount of stress I had and amount of worry I had was higher than I did when I was a real estate agent. As a real estate agent, I made a pretty good amount of money, worked my butt off, but made a good amount of money. And at least I wasn't stressed out for having this many properties sitting vacant on the market. And so by end of 2009, I realized, oh my God, I got on the wrong treadmill. The treadmill I really wanted to, instead of basically getting on a treadmill, I wanted to own treadmills that other people ran on. And to me, that is a rental property. And what I figured out was if I have 3 or 4 rental properties that I could buy, pay off, I would have some cash flow, right? Today, kind of that has grown to what we call 2-5-7, which is 2 years, 5 properties, get them all paid off in 7. So the basic philosophy, whenever somebody shows up to what we do, the basic philosophy we try to literally brainwash them into is you're going to do flips or you're going to do wholesales for one reason, is to put food on the table or grow your business. That's it, right? It's not, if you do a $50,000 profit on a wholesale deal, don't jump up and down because in the next one, you may lose money, right? It's not predictable. We want everything we do predictable and duplicatable results. So it's just a means to an end. So that's kind of the message from the very, very beginning, that it doesn't matter how much money you make, you know, thank God, go to the next one, go to the next one. And it's all about turns that, so with flips and wholesales, we try to get that in their minds rather than getting them to be a flipper or wholesaler. That's just something we do to build a huge portfolio, right? And then on the side, the basic philosophy that I want them to understand is that I want good quality, basic assets, basic 2 to 3 bedroom properties, anywhere from 900 to 1,300 square feet properties that are long-term rentals. And you're going to use the cash flow income from those properties and you're going to get them paid off as quickly as possible. So the philosophy is, let's say you need $7,000 to live on. On an average property, you're going to have cash flow of $400 to $500. That's kind of our general numbers. So then you just take that $7,000, you divide it by about 400 to 450, and it'll give you the number of total properties you need. And that's what you scale to. And then we're going to do rapid debt reduction by taking the cash flows and you attack property number 1 to pay it off, number 2, number 3, number 4. And that's the basic mantra that I not only live, I follow it. And we literally expect everybody that comes around us to follow that basic philosophy. So if they have a huge success with flipping, we're like happy for them, but that's not what we consider success. What we consider success is amount of assets that you own, amount of debt you have on it, which the goal is to get it down to 50 to 60% debt to equity is debt to value ratio, and then how much net cash flow. And the philosophy is you do not live on the cash flow. You take that cash flow, either you buy free and clear properties or you pay debt off. And that's kind of what you're talking about, Shantanu. He's a prime example of what he has done and just taken it to the next scale.